Morning, everybody. Dale here with Scrapyard Rescue. Today, what we're going to do, or what we're going to try to do, is see if there's any way I can fix this seat out of my Fairlane number 2. This thing's in really bad shape. I would love to get it reupholstered, but I don't know. I'm not going to spend $8,000-9,000 to to redo the seats in it. I got those bucket seats in there, it'll work just fine, but I'd rather have this bench seat in. I just need to see if I can get it covered well enough so I can't put this in it. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to look it over. Underneath, I got to clean it all out. Looks like I got to vacuum a bunch of, mouse shit and stuff out from under it, and kind of do that. And then see, this is so crispy, when you push on it, it just cracks holes in it. So I can't really cover over this, because every time I sat in it, it would be doing that weird, crunching and cracking. And you stick my finger right through it. So that's got to come off. I don't know. I think I'm going to try doing the blanket trick like I did on the other seats, and see if I could just get it to look decent. And someday maybe I'll have enough money I can go ahead and get them reupholstered. I'd like to, but we'll see. So that's what we're going to do. I'm gonna, I guess, flip this thing over again and see what's underneath there and clean it out a little bit. So let's see how easy the other one comes out. Yeah, they're not bad at all. They, luckily they're not all rusted and frozen in and stuff. It's like the back bolts that go through the floor pan are both broken off. I don't know, I wonder if I can get those, or... Alright. Sure. There we go. Okay. That should be good. These are going to need some good cleaning up here. I'll get them all cleaned up, repainted. See if I can fix these bolts here. Okay. Well, I guess. You can see that this was a real kind of a hack job upholstery somebody did years and years ago. There's cardboard under here. There's no padding. I don't know. I guess the only thing I could do is just take it off. Even if I can't get a cover on it, or if I can't do anything with it, you know, at least it'll be stripped down, and you know, somebody else will be able to work on it, the upholstery guy, when I can get it in, save him a little time. All these hog rings out of here. Alright, I'm going to go through, pull all the hog rings out, and then get back with you. Okay, I got the cover off. You can see this thing's pretty trashed. So, about the only thing I could use it for, some kind of a pattern. I don't know what else to do. Now I got to get all this stuff off. I guess this stuff is hog ringed off too. I'm going to go ahead and take what's left of this thing off here and stuff. Alright, I got all the underneath this vinyl stuff out. This is the foam pad. It still looks okay. I think I might be able to save this, dry it out, and kind of clean it up a little bit. You know, shoot a bunch of disinfectant stuff on it, and hopefully I could reuse that. I got the wool part that came off too. This isn't too bad. I think I can clean up the edges and possibly use this again. That would be nice. I wouldn't have to try to buy this stuff because I don't have any idea what I would buy. So this part here though, this is just junk. Look at that, it's just completely rotten. So that goes in the pile with the vinyl. And we got, I guess you used to put cardboard when you upholstered stuff. I'm pretty sure that's not factory. See. Yeah, this is junk. This wool stuff. Well, this is what we're down to. Okay, we're down to the frame. The frame needs a lot of work. I got a bunch of hog rings still I got to clip off. I got to clean this up. I'm going to have to, I'll clean all the rust off. Stuff like that. Get it so I can spray some primer on it. But here's the problem over here. We got 3 broken springs. Don't really know what to do about that. It's some heavy wire. I don't have any way to, you know, to weld that little bitty strand of wire. I got a friend I could borrow a welder from, but I can't do anything with that. That's too fine a work for me. I think the person that owned this car was probably I don't know. I wonder. I might be able to take this over to my friend's house and just see if we can just glob something on it to hold it. I think the person that owned this car was probably big, because this whole part of the driver's seat was just crushed down. So I'm going to go ahead and keep stripping hog rings off. I'm going to get a brush or something out here and clean up some of this stuff. Kind of go from there. I'm going to need to get, well, that crap. I'm sure I can buy that off Amazon or something. I need to get a piece I could drape. We used to have a fabric store in town, but that company went out of business, so we don't have any place to buy this kind of stuff anymore, without going 150, 60 miles over to Medford and back to buy something. So I'm going to have to check around on the old Jungle book and see what they got. So I'm going to go ahead and keep cleaning this up and kind of see what I could do. And I'll get back with you here in a little bit again and see what we can come up with. Okay guys, I cleaned it up as good as I could with the wire brush. It's not really coming out as clean as I want. I figured as long as I'm into it this far, I might as well clean it up pretty nice. So I got the cheek poker out. I'm going to go ahead and wire wheel everything real good. Get it as clean as I can before I shoot the primer and paint on it. You know, like I said, I might as well just make it the best I can and stuff. So we'll get back to you when I get that wire wheel done. All right, guys, I got the thing cleaned up pretty good. It's as good as it's gonna get. I think it'll be fine. I'm gonna go ahead and shoot it with some. I got the heavy metal rust primer, Rust-Oleum. I use that for everything. Works really good. So I'm just going to go ahead and spray that. And then I got these broken springs off. So I'm going to take those over to my buddy's house next time I go there. And hopefully he can just kind of blob a little. He's got a little Harbor Freight wire feed that he can kind of blob stuff. You know, all I need is just tack those two pieces together, put it back in, and I'll actually run some wire and stuff kind of up, and you know, just do some double, triple support, you know, in case they break. You know, it is on the driver's seat, so it's going to get all the pressure on it. But I'm going to go ahead and spray this down, and then I'll get back with you and give you a look at it when it's all cleaned up and primed. Alright guys, I got her all primed up, top side anyway. I'm going to have to wait a little while to get it, you know, until it dries an hour or so, flip it over, do the bottom. I'm not going to bother showing. You see what's going on, you see the picture here. So I'm just going to go ahead and end this video here. I'll get back with you. We'll do a part 2 or 3 or whatever it takes to kind of see what I'm going to do, and if I can do it, or if I have to just give up and you know, take it to an upholstery shop or something. I don't know what I'm gonna have to do, but we'll see. So anyways, I'm gonna end the video now. Go ahead and please subscribe, like, share, you know, thumbs up, comments. If you have any suggestions on how to upholster a seat, because I basically don't know anything about it. I did those blankets over it, and I may do the blankets over this. I don't know. But anyways, let's go ahead and end the video now. And as always, guys, thanks for watching.